In the heart of ancient Greece, a philosophy emerged amidst the hustle and bustle of Athens. It wasn't just a set of ideas but a way of life. This was Stoicism. Key points. 1. Stoics believe that our reactions to events are based on our judgments, which are within our control. 2. Virtue, moral excellence, is the path to eudaimonia, a well-lived life. 3. External circumstances, health, wealth, pleasure, are not inherently good or bad. They're material for virtue to act upon. Stoicism was born in the early 3rd century BCE, founded by Zeno of Citium, but its wisdom transcended time, echoing through the ages with the teachings of Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. At its core, Stoicism was about mastering the art of living. It wasn't about escaping reality but embracing it with clarity and purpose. In a world filled with uncertainty and chaos, Stoicism offered a beacon of hope. It taught that while we cannot control external events, we have the power to control our response to them. Stoics believed in the supremacy of virtue, the idea that true happiness and fulfillment come from living in accordance with reason and moral excellence. But Stoicism wasn't just about lofty ideals, it was about practical wisdom. It taught strategies for navigating life's challenges with resilience and grace. Whether it was the loss of a loved one, the sting of rejection, or the turmoil of political unrest, Stoicism offered a path to inner peace. Stoicism taught the art of acceptance of what cannot be changed, and the courage to change what can. In a world where emotions often run wild, Stoicism taught the value of emotional resilience. It encouraged a calm and rational approach to life's trials and tribulations. Today, the wisdom of Stoicism lives on, a timeless philosophy for modern times. Its lessons continue to inspire and empower countless individuals on their journey to a life well lived. Stoicism reminds us that while we may not always have control over the world around us, we always have control over our inner world, and therein lies the key to true freedom and fulfillment. Today we delve into the fascinating world of Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that continues to inspire and guide us. Let's explore its core principles and practical applications. The Stoic virtues. Stoicism emphasizes 4 virtues: cultivate rational judgment and understanding. Wisdom is the ability to apply knowledge, experience, and insight with sound judgment. It goes beyond mere intelligence or cleverness. It encompasses a deep understanding of oneself, others, and the world around us. Wisdom involves understanding relevant aspects of the world deeply. This includes expertise in various domains, gained through learning and experience. Wisdom connects intellectual virtue to moral virtues. These moral virtues provide the value commitments that frame wise decisions. Wisdom is inherently social. It considers the well-being of others alongside personal well-being. Wise reasoning is grounded in humility, a willingness to reflect analytically on social problems and consider multiple perspectives. Wise decisions require balancing multiple goods. It's not about self-interest alone, but considering broader implications. Wisdom involves evaluating situations while being attuned to others' needs, concerns, and values. It's about making choices that contribute positively to both individual and collective flourishing. Wisdom depends on understanding people deeply, a form of expertise. It also involves understanding relevant aspects of the world, another form of expertise. Wise individuals can control their own needs and concerns while evaluating a situation. Wisdom manifests in practical decisions, ethical choices, and the ability to navigate complex situations. It guides us toward actions that promote well-being, harmony, and long-term positive outcomes. In summary, wisdom isn't just about knowledge, it's about using that knowledge wisely, considering others, and making choices that align with both reason and morality. Cultivating wisdom involves continuous learning, empathy, and a commitment to understanding the world deeply. Face adversity with resilience and bravery. Courage is an enduring quality that resides within us. It's not limited to specific situations but is part of our character. Courage involves facing challenges with integrity, resilience, and perseverance. It's about the small choices we make daily to confront our obstacles and continue our personal growth journey. Bravery often emerges in specific situations or moments. It's the ability to confront fear, danger, or uncertainty with determination. Bravery inspires us to take bold actions and make difficult choices. In summary, courage is a consistent inner strength, while bravery manifests in specific acts of facing fear or adversity. Both qualities contribute to resilience and personal growth. Temperance, moderation, balance desires and avoid excess. Temperance involves controlling our desires and impulses. It helps us resist temptations and avoid going to extremes. Instead of being dominated by emotions or momentary pleasures, we act in accordance with reason and wisdom. Temperance isn't just about pleasure or pain avoidance. It extends to thoughts, actions, and desires. It's about making choices aligned with virtue, not just the easiest or most pleasurable ones. Practicing temperance contributes to a life of happiness, resilience, and flourishing, a state the Stoics called eudaimonia. Remember, Temperance allows us to find balance, reject excess, and maintain a virtuous and fulfilling life. Justice, act in accordance with nature and fairness. Justice involves recognizing our social nature as human beings. It means harmonizing our actions with the common good, and treating others with respect and fairness. The opposite of justice is benefiting ourselves at the expense of the community. Justice isn't merely about punishing wrongdoers, it's about promoting social balance. It's based on reason and fairness, treating people with empathy, regardless of their status or background. Justice aligns with Stoic wisdom, emphasizing rationality and moral responsibility. Remember, justice in Stoicism isn't rigid legalism, it's a compassionate and balanced approach to our interactions with others. Living in accordance with nature, Stoics believe that everything is rooted in nature. To live well, understand the rules of the natural order. The Stoics believe that the universe operates according to an intrinsic and rational order. Everything, events, processes, and even our own lives, follows this cosmic logic and purpose. Understanding and aligning with this natural order is essential for achieving wisdom and virtue. To live virtuously, we must embrace this natural order. It means accepting what we can't control, external events, and focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and character. By doing so, we find peace, contentment, and resilience in life. Wisdom is central to Stoicism. By studying the wonders and complexities of the natural world, we cultivate wisdom. Nature reveals patterns, cycles, and interconnectedness, guiding us toward a meaningful existence. Remember, the Stoics saw nature as a wise teacher, and by attuning ourselves to its order, we find purpose and fulfillment. Align your will, proeresis, with nature. The Stoics believe that living in accordance with nature involves aligning our actions and choices with the natural order of things. The Greek term for nature is physis, which refers not only to the physical world, but also to the process by which things are intended to change and grow. It's not just about following instincts, it's about understanding the purpose behind those changes and growth. There are two senses in which we can understand human nature. First, we have a genetic structure shaped by evolution, which determines our potential for survival and flourishing. However, external factors, circumstances, and our choices, within our control, influence whether we achieve that potential. For example, we may have the genetic capacity to grow tall, but our choices impact whether we reach that height. The Stoics emphasized cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. By practicing these virtues, we align our actions and thoughts with the natural order. Virtue leads to inner harmony, which is essential for living in accordance with nature. This concept involves identifying with the natural order and understanding our place in the world. It's about recognizing our interconnectedness with everything around us and acting accordingly. In summary, living in accordance with nature means embracing virtues, understanding our role in the cosmos, and aligning our will, proeresis, with the natural order of things. Practice mindfulness and presence. Focus on the present moment without dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. By doing so, you can fully experience and appreciate what is happening right now. Stoic mindfulness involves consciously paying attention to your thoughts and emotions as they arise. Observe them objectively, without becoming attached or overwhelmed. Accept the present without unnecessary value judgments or pointless speculation. Remember that nature, the whole cosmos, inner and outer, operates according to fixed laws of cause and effect. Align your actions with this natural order, embracing virtues like moderation, courage, justice, and wisdom. By doing so, you harmonize with nature and find tranquility. Physiologically and philosophically, being in nature benefits our well-being. Leave distractions behind, yes, even your phone, and take a walk, hike, or swim. Let your thoughts wander and connect with the natural world. In summary, Stoic mindfulness encourages being present, accepting reality, and harmonizing with the cosmic order. Emotional resilience. Stoicism teaches emotional resilience. Virtue alone brings happiness. The Stoics taught that the highest and sole good in life is virtue. Virtue includes qualities like courage, justice, self-control, and wisdom. These virtues are not mere rules to follow. They constitute the essence of a flourishing and purposeful life. By cultivating these virtues, individuals can attain eudaimonia, which means human flourishing or true happiness. It's not fleeting pleasure, but a deep sense of fulfillment that comes from living in accordance with our nature and the cosmic order. Plato identified four main or cardinal virtues: understanding the world and exercising good judgment, handling fear well and doing what needs to be done, tempering desires and avoiding excess, treating others kindly, fairly, and maintaining harmony in relationships. For the Stoics, virtue is both necessary and sufficient for happiness. Unlike material possessions, like gold, acquiring more virtues doesn't deprive anyone else of that good. Virtue is about inner excellence and aligning with the natural order. In summary, living virtuously leads to true happiness, a life well lived according to our inherent nature. Destructive emotions result from errors of judgment. When we encounter events, our initial reactions, what the Stoics call first movements, are natural physiological responses. These include shock, excitement, fear, or jubilation. We have no control over these initial reactions. The crucial stage is judgment. Here's where we decide whether to let these initial reactions escalate into full-blown emotions. If we judge wisely, we can prevent destructive emotions from taking hold. Imagine encountering a spider. Initially, you jump in fright, first movement. But with rational judgment, you realize it's harmless. You calmly trap it and release it outside. By doing so, you halt the adrenaline surge and demonstrate courage, a Stoic virtue. In summary, Stoicism doesn't advocate repressing emotions. It encourages wise judgment to prevent destructive emotional spirals. A sage remains calm in misfortune. Certainly, in Stoicism, the Stoic sage embodies an ideal, a person who lives in perfect alignment with wisdom, virtue, logic, and reason. This sage has achieved moral and intellectual perfection, always acting rationally and remaining calm and composed, regardless of external circumstances. The Stoics believed that external events are beyond our control, so they encouraged acceptance of what happens with equanimity. The sage serves as a symbol of ultimate Stoic achievement, free from negative emotions and in a state of ataraxia, or inner tranquility. In practical terms, when misfortune strikes, the Stoic sage responds with resilience, recognizing that some things are beyond their control. Rather than succumbing to irrational grief, they maintain composure and focus on what they can influence, their own thoughts and actions. By doing so, they exemplify the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. So, remaining calm in misfortune is not indifference, it's a deliberate choice to navigate life with wisdom and emotional balance. Historical impact and modern relevance. Stoicism flourished until the 3rd century AD, with adherents like Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Today, Stoicism experiences revivals, including modern Stoicism. Takeaway: apply Stoic principles to navigate life's challenges. As we wrap up our exploration of Stoicism, let's delve deeper into its timeless wisdom, inner tranquility. Stoicism teaches us to find peace within ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. By focusing on virtue and rationality, we can cultivate inner tranquility even amidst chaos. Acceptance of fate. The Stoics believed in accepting fate gracefully. Rather than resisting what we cannot control, we should adapt and make the best of any situation. Daily practices. Consider incorporating Stoic practices into your daily life. Morning reflection. Begin your day by reflecting on the virtues you'll embody. Negative visualization. Imagine worst-case scenarios to appreciate what you have. Amor fati. Love your fate. Embrace both joys and hardships. Community and connection. Stoicism isn't a solitary pursuit. Engage with fellow seekers of wisdom, share insights, and learn from each other. Legacy. Remember that our actions ripple through time. Live virtuously, leaving a positive legacy for future generations. Remember, Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions but mastering them. Embrace virtue, live in harmony with nature, and find resilience within. Thanks for watching.